So today's project is winterizing the van. We've got a cold snap coming in to base camp here in Kennesaw. So I've got my air compressor just plugged into the van, and I've got the van plugged into the house right now, keeping it warm. If you're going to do this yourself, I would recommend your air compressor settings being 25 or lower. I got this set on 25. That way you're not pushing too much air into your lines and causing an issue. And I've got the Nautilus set on city water as well, so that it'll push air through the fixtures and through the lines. This is obviously the Nautilus panel. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this quick connect out. I'm gonna screw in this connector here, which is a blowout plug. You can get the blowout plug from Amazon. Once you get your blowout plug in your hand tight, that's good enough. So inside the van, I'm going to open up that cabinet and make sure that my Truma drain lines are good to go. This cabinet comes off pretty easily, and make sure that I have oriented based off of a tip that I got from this page with the arrows pointed up, because these clips are in opposite orientations, and if you screw that up, you'll wonder why you're going crazy getting it back in. And then inside here, I open these two valves to be able to push out the water that I'm gonna blow out with the air. So now that I've got my drains open, I give it a quick little test with the compressor. And that sound is air going through and pushing water out of the drain lines. And you're gonna see water coming out underneath your low point drain, which is completely normal. So continue blowing that out, and then I'm gonna blow out the fixtures. That, I'm gonna come in and open up the drain line on the hot water side. You'll hear some gurgling, and then as I'm running, you might be able to see water getting pushed out of both the toilet right there, and it's coming out the sink line. And I just let it go until it starts to bubble. You can hear it gurgling. Again, keeping the pressure low so you don't blow out your fittings. Only takes 5 or so minutes. There's my compressor kicking on. So I get done blowing the lines out of the one in the bathroom. I'll shut that one off, close the sink. And then I'll make sure that the toilet is blown out as well by holding the foot pedal down and then doing more of the same. Once I am done with the faucets, I'll get back under here, turn these spigots off, put the cap back on the section, and I'm done. Once I get done here, I'm just gonna unscrew the blowout plug, disconnect that, unscrew the blowout plug, put that there, put my quick connect back in, which if you don't have these on your van, it makes your life a heck of a lot easier. And there we go. And then she is gonna go back into dry camping mode. So I gotta turn this back up to match that picture. So I got down, up, left, and I'm good to go. So why do I use the blowout method to winterize my van? Well, a couple of reasons. One, I don't live in an area that is super cold like my friends in Minnesota. So if it gets below freezing, it's typically only for a week or two, and I like to use my van for outdoor adventures that we can come up with while it's kind of chilly. Also, I don't like messing with the pink stuff. It can be a mess. It's not that much of a process. Some folks say that method is pretty quick, but I find since I already have a compressor, I've got the blowout plug, that it's easy for me to just blow the lines out, and in the 3 years that we've had the van, it hasn't caused an issue. So I'll probably continue to keep doing that, unless we move to an area where it gets like significantly below freezing for the entire day. I'm going to continue to use this method because it works for me and it hasn't let me down. I hope you guys found this helpful, and if so, use it.